Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, welcome. If your first time of seeing my beautiful face, let me go in. You are so welcome. I do videos about food, just and anything that concerns me. So the video you're about to see is some scrumptious looking Harvard styled jollof rice. Like, this is my mom's recipe, and this is how my mom used to make jollof rice when I was much younger. The only thing that is missing in this recipe is bay leaves, because I don't have any bay leaves in my house. However, please try some bay leaves because it just upgrades the taste. The recipe is quick and easy. A lot of people have been asking me how I make my jollof rice, how it looks so lovely. And guys, this is how I make it. So let's get into the kitchen and make some scrumptious looking hot jollof rice. So guys, in the bowl I have peppers, rodo, and onions. So I don't generally use tomatoes to cook my jollof rice, and I don't even know why, but this is just how we cook jollof rice in my house. So I'm going to wash some peppers. I'm using 3.5 peppers for this recipe, one rodo, because people I'm cooking for cannot tolerate any atom of spice. Yes, they are jellyfish. In fact, no atom of spice can they tolerate. And I'm using a large onion, and I'm going to blend this into a very smooth paste, a very extremely smooth paste, and I'll be showing you this in a second. So in my washed pan, guys, yes, I'm using a non-stick pan first of all. So in my washed pan, I'm going to throw some oil. Yes, you can use any oil you want: vegetable oil, canola oil, olive oil, any oil you have in your pantry. Yes, you use it. So in the heated oil, I'm going to be throwing some tomato puree, yes, or tomato paste, anything you want to call it. You can use any brand you want. Yes, it doesn't really matter. So normally I don't use tomatoes when I'm grinding my mixture, the mixture I showed you previously, because I use paste. But you could use tomatoes in your mixture and then use paste, or not use paste and use tomatoes. It doesn't really matter, anything you want to do. But this is a recipe I advise you follow, because I'm a man, this jollof rice is on point. So I'm going to fry this lightly. If I like call it frying, I normally don't allow the oil to be too hot here, because I want my precious skin to remain precious. I don't want any splashes or anything like that. So I'm just going to break that up a bit, and the next thing I'm going to be adding is my pepper mixture. So remember, the pepper I washed, I have grinded that into a very smooth paste, and I'm going to be adding that into the pan. When I add that into the pan, because I do not want it to splash on my precious skin as well, I am going to be covering that up and allowing to fry thoroughly. Like, you want the pepper to fry till it is dry. Now, this is my advice: you want to cook that pepper all the way through, and when you are cooking this pepper, you want to season it. So I advise you season it with your stock cubes, your salt, and just a slight seasoning, and allow to cook all the way. So the pepper has been frying for quite a while. Yes, I covered it because I didn't want it to splash on me, and I'm just going to check whether it's sweet enough for me. This time you want to check whether your maggi, your salt, and everything is on point. Yes, because your sauce has to be sweet for the jollof rice. Yes, so I'm going to be adding some butter. See, I believe that butter is an essential part of making jollof rice. I feel like, first of all, butter is just good when making rice. It just upgrades the taste of the rice. However, in jollof rice, it prevents it from being sticky. Yes, you know when people give you jollof rice and it's all gums together. This is one of the things I do for my jollof rice not to be sticky. And I will just allow this to melt in the pot. The heat is currently not on because I do not want it to splash on me. So I'll just put this in and allow it to melt. I didn't put up to 50 grams of butter, so I would say approximately 2 tablespoons, or just like a slice of your knife from your butter pack. Just allow it to melt, and then let's continue cooking. So the butter is all melted, and the next thing I'm going to be adding is my washed rice. Yes guys, please wash your rice before you put it into the sauce. The gas is still off. As I said, I do not want anything to splash on my precious skin. Yes, you can leave it on for your own preference, it doesn't really matter, but because this baby girl skin has to remain baby girlish, no splashing. So I've put the jollof rice in now. Oh, sorry, the rice in, not the jollof rice. And I'm going to be turning that or mixing that so that the sauce can coat the rice. That's what you want to do, so that the sauce can coat the rice. Guys, this is the time you add your bay leaves if you have any. I did not have any in my house. My mom normally would put bay leaves, very essential for her. So this is the time you add your bay leaves, but as I said, I did not have any. This is the time you add your thyme if you have any. This is the time you add your extra condiments. You can add some more curry if you are a curry person. I'm going to be adding some coriander leaves because that's what I put into my jollof rice. So this is mom's recipe with a bit of twist. So I'll be adding my coriander leaves into this. I will turn that again, and then I'll be adding some hot water. So this is a problem people ask or people have, and they always ask, how much water do I put into jollof rice? First of all, I believe you should put boiling water. See, why do you want to put cold water into hot food? No. And I advise that you put water that is enough to cover the rice. So first of all, you want to put water that is enough to cover the rice. Maximum amount of water I feel you should put into jollof rice when you are cooking it, when you get to this stage, is 2/3 of the amount of water that the rice is. So see, this is a math thing. I don't know how to put it. Do not put the same amount of water that is the rice. Do not put 3/4 of the amount of water. The maximum ever you should put is 2/3. And I always tell people it's better to put less water and add water in the future than put too much water and let your rice be soggy. So I put some water in here, and I'm going to cover this with a foil covered pot cover and allow to steam. I am steaming at extremely low heat. So I am about to check my jollof rice after it has been steaming. See, that is what it looks like. Yes, so this is the time you want to check whether the rice is soft enough. Yes, so just take a spoon. I advise you go into the rice and not just the top. Yeah, just go a bit into the rice. I'm not saying dig into the rice, just go slightly into the rice to see whether it is soft enough. It wasn't soft enough for me, so I am going to be covering it back. Yes, like, who wants to eat raw rice? Nobody. So I'm going to be checking the rice again after a few minutes. Yes, just to see that the water has dried properly. Yes, if you feel like you need to season more, you can sprinkle in some salt if you feel. Yes, as I said, please put less ingredients and you can top up as you go. I'm going to turn this jollof rice now because yes, people say don't turn on your jollof rice. Like me, I turn my jollof rice because I want to make sure that it's not burnt all the way through. Yes, because some people have like burnt rice. I don't understand how they get there, and this is why I say make sure you cook the rice at reduced heat, and most likely or preferably, sorry, use a non-stick pan. So I'm turning the rice now. Yes, you can see how luscious it looks, how single and grainy the rice looks, and I am going to be steaming again. Yes, because I can steam again. The rice was not at its perfect softness yet for me, and I decided that it needed some more steaming. Yes, you can add some water if you want, if it's not your consistency, but then you can steam as well. So guys, I have been steaming this rice for another, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes, and now my rice is perfect. Like, it is just soft enough, like it is not too hard and it is not too soft, just the way I like it. It is single and grainy, but this is the time to tap into my mom's recipe. So my mom generally will add like tomatoes, peppers and onions at this stage, and also some peas. However, I didn't want to add any peas because I didn't know whether my guests would like it. But if I was making for myself, I would have added peas. So I'm just going to mix that all in, because yes, you want to steam it again. I know you keep on hearing a lot of steaming in this recipe, but with jollof rice you want to steam, because that is what makes this rice luscious and prevents it from being soggy, like too soft. That what makes it grainy. Yes, if you feel your rice is not soft enough, you can add some more water. As I said, it's better to add little and add up as you go. However, you can also steam your rice into perfection. So I'm going to be steaming again, yes, again, and then this jollof rice will be ready for serving, or more like ready to go to the barbecue that I was meant to go to with my friends. So after about 2 minutes of steaming, yes, you don't want to overcook those tomatoes or those peas or onions or whatever you have added. I am going to be showing you the final, the beautiful, the scrumptious, the hot, the baby boy and baby girl looking jollof rice. Drum roll. Does this not look exceptional? Like, see, does it not look beautiful? See, oh, Ebony, you're good. Anyway, guys, don't forget to try this recipe. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you all in my next video. Bye.